All right, so I think the main things I want to talk about are really your square cut on the second clip and then this comeback right now. And then I want to talk about some of the things I thought we did well with this third clip with this release off the line, okay? So I think the main thing on this comeback is you being able to go forward and not be vertical with your chest and not be exposing your number and not kind of being on your heels, because that's what causes those extra steps, because you do have a great first step. Happens after the step that kills us, right? So I'm going to play this thing full speed. I'm going to pause it right at the top when we get into this break. So you see when we snap here, you do a great job of looking in stride, right? A great job of peeking back, selling this thing vertical. I like that a lot. And we do a good job of dropping on a dime. It's not like you slow down. So this is great, because that's usually everybody's problem. They'll get out of it, but they freaking slow down and it does absolutely nothing for them. So if you can understand the principle of selling vertical, you're already off to a good start with this comeback, right? So now the issue that people have is when they snap is kind of here. You see how you're like sitting your butt back and your back is almost vertical? The issue with that is you're going to be on those heels and you're going to have to turn out of there, but also you're not running in and running out. And also what we don't want is you see how your hands kind of start beating the drum to the side of you right here? You want to think of your arms as like you're running in and you're running out. So you want to keep that same arm drive that you were doing when you were running into the break. Then you want to snap and keep the same arm drive like you're just running out of it, right? So you don't ever want to change up your arms. You want your arms to be completely natural. Don't think, I got to beat the drum. Just keep it natural. If you keep it natural, it's going to help you be a little bit smoother with the break. Now, on that trigger step, what you got to think is you want to bring your chin to your knee. So rather than leaning back like this and you're dropping your hips good, try to go forward with your chest. Like you watch Jerry Judy run this route, and he snaps forward. His chest is going down because that allows you to run out of this break, and it allows you to not feel like you have to turn out of this break and open up your left hip. You could actually create some energy at the top, right? Because you see when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 almost, right? So the thing about that is we got to be able to snap going forward with that first step. And when your chest is down, if you could snap here, snap, that second step pivots you a little bit more, try to get your toes on a 45. That third step will hook you around. And because your chest is going forward and you're running your arms, you'll be out of that thing in 3. You do a great job of selling vertical. You do a great job of dropping on a dime. We just got to be able to snap, pivot, and stay going forward and run those arms, and that'll help you get out of there. I hope that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, please don't hesitate to ask me. Now, on this square cut here, I love the situation. This is a right drop, right? That's a good drop. Same thing, maybe get a little bit more violent and bring your chest down here, but I like the snap. This snap 2, 3, 4. Now, that fourth step, I think could be great and could get this guy to freaking hesitate the shit out of this thing if you throw your head and shoulders a little bit more, like you throw your body. So you go here, and it's like it's like this kind of a break. So it's 1, 2, 3, and this leg really like pushes you to the inside, and it really makes your body throw out like you're almost doing a crossover in basketball. That's going to throw your body. That's going to make this DB hesitate, because that's selling like I'm just trying to run a dig. You know what I'm talking about? Selling like I'm just going here, breaking on this dig, and then I'm breaking on this out, right? Selling that we're trying to run the opposite direction comes from being able to throw your body. So I think it's a great situation to use a square cut. I love the rhythm of it. I love the tempo. I just need your upper half to move with it just a little bit more, okay? So I hope that helps. Really make sure that we use that third step in this break to push. You want to be pushing off of that inside arch of that foot so your hip can go out, so your body could go out. And again, make sure I'm not vertical with my chest. Make sure I'm not sitting back on my heels. My chest is going forward. I have a good forward pad level, okay? So now this last clip, I really like what we did off the line here. Now what you could do is, because you're changing up tempo, what you can do a couple times after that, because you're working this little skip release, you could come off fast. So you could come off and you just rush it, and you maybe just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you give them that quick 3, 4 cut, and you throw them whichever side of the direction, whichever opposite direction you want to go. But changing up the tempo is super important. I love this release because you see, you change flat-footed. Change up the tempo, he gets flat-footed. He's getting caught slipping on that outside leg, and we could just go. That's perfect execution. That's great. Now let's like hesitate and then maybe throw a 1, 2 at him. Now let's maybe hesitate, or maybe not hesitate. Maybe we come off fast and we give him a quick 1, 2, a quick 3, 4. And then we come off and maybe we give him a foot fire. There's so many different things you could do, but this hesitation is really good. I just want to let you know all the stuff that can build off of that, okay? And that's when to use it. I like that situation a lot. So if you have any questions on all this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on really anything. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I appreciate you wanting to do this.